Hi, what's up everybody? In today's video, we are going to be creating a 3D, mock-up, for what's it called? For WhatsApp status. So without further ado, let's step into it. So this is the image we are going to use for this project, and these are the tests. So let's write on. So let's change the font to you know, let's change it to Futura T. Then you hit Ctrl K to break that into pieces. So let's arrange the text in a creative way. So right now what we're going to do is to go over and hit Ctrl K. Let's bold in it. So let's go over and hit Ctrl K to break it all up. Then let's change the font to, I think this font is okay. So what we're going to do right now is to go over and arrange the name, just like so. Good. So right now what we are going to do right now is to go over and locate your shape tool. Let's close the tracking a little bit. So can you see that? So let's go over and change this to, I think this is okay. So what we're going to do right now is to go over and change this to reduce the tracking a little bit, and likewise this as well. So in this case we are going to change this to capital letter. Go to F3, change it to uppercase. So let's go over and change this to uppercase as well. Good. So let's go over and change this as well to uppercase. Shift F3, a dialog pops out, then change it to uppercase. So right now what we're going to do is to go over and change this to script. Good. So right now let's center all these tests within each other. Then let's bold in that a little bit. Can you see that? So in this case right now what we are going to be doing is we're changing this to white. We're changing it to, let's use a lemon, group it all up, then you go over and make a copy downward. Let's change that to white, center to back, Control Shift, so right now what we're going to do is to go over and give it a shadow. Let's give it a shadow, a light shadow. So let's go over and change it to the thickness of the shadow to R2. Good. Can you see that? So let's go over to objects, then locate, break drop shadow apart. Automatically it breaks. Group it all up, then make a copy of that, a little bit, intersect it downward, then hit Control, paste down your keyboard to send to back. Good. So in this case we are changing this to white. Good. Can you see that? So what we are doing next is to go over and let's place it on the on this picture, just like so, this wall picture. So we are not okay with this. What we are going to do right now is create an object on top of this, object. Then let's change that to gold. So right now what we are going to do is to go over to your, locate your transparency tool, hit on uniform transparency, then you go over to this drop down menu, then you select subtract. Good. So right now what we're going to do next to make a copy of that, center it within that, then group it all up, then let's group it all up with the image. Can you see that? So right now Ctrl G, group that all up. Can you see that? So now what we are going to do now is to bitmap this. Let's go over to image, convert to bitmap. It's okay. Good. So let's go over to objects, effect, then you locate, adjust, then go over to tone curve. So we are darkening the background, so let's pull this angle upward, then pull this at a node and make it just like so. Good, it's okay. So we are good to go with this. So right now the next step is to just let's go over to your shape tool. So range the bottom of the image, then you pull it up just like so. Good, can you see that? We are getting there. So make a copy of this, then you send that back, control hold control, then you tap on control page, tap on page down your keyboard, automatically send to back. So adjust that a little bit. Good, can you see that? So right now what we are going to do is to go over to just make this fabric white, and the fabric white, then you go over to hit on F12. Let's take in the outline, make it 2, pen behind, and click on round corner and round cap. Good, I think that's too thick, so let's make it 1. Good. So in this case what we are going to do is to make a copy downward, then we change that to grayscale, then center send it to back. Hold control key on keyboard and tap on page down, control page down, then you go over to shadow. Let's apply shadow. Good. So let's darken that, let's make it 100. It's okay. Then let's make this 4. Good, this is getting better now. It's too dark, let's make it 70. Good, go over to object, then break the drop shadow apart. Good, so right now we are getting there. So the next step right now is to just let's position this beneath the what's it called, make it white, control page up, then bolding all up, bolding that up, then you go over to this place. So this is where the problem lies, so let's put this, then change it to white. Good. So right now the next step right now is to group the whole thing. Let's group the whole thing, group it all up, group it, then pull it up a bit, then let's make it a little bit bigger. Good. So right now what we are going to do is to go over to apply a shadow. Good. So go over to that, break drop shadow apart, then let's make this a little bit smaller. Good. About to bitmap. Good. So let's ungroup all of that, then let's go over to select so the next step right now is to go over to this place and bolding this all up. Then let's reduce that a little bit, just like so. Then you go over and bolding this up, because this is the main key of what we are doing. So right now what we are going to do is to go over and bring in what's it called, the symbol. So let's bring in a symbol that will indicate the number. So let's bring this in, WhatsApp symbol, then let's bring Facebook symbol as well, group that all up. Then I think that's all, so let's delete the rest. So what we are going to do right now is to bolden this all up. Bold that, then you bold this. Then you center it within this test. So right now what I'm going to do next is to change this to border script. So make it a little bit bigger, deliver to your doorstep. Good. So right now let's reduce the symbol. Good. Then let's position it closer to the text. Good. Can you see that? So what we are going to do next is to go over and let's make this so what we are going to be doing right now is to outline this. So we are changing this, hit on F12 to thicken the outline. Let's pick it to, then you hit on behind scale with object, hit OK. Good. Group that all up, then you go over and center the whole thing. So let's group this as well. Then you group this, center it within that, then center the whole thing together. Good. So right now what we are going to be doing right now, so let's make this contact a little bit bigger. Then we'll go over to group it all up all together. Then let's just make a copy downward just like so. So let's change that out to black. So let's send it to back, hit on control, then you hit on page down on your keyboard. Can you see that? So let's give it a shadow a little bit. Go over to shadow, then you give it shadow. Good. So let's go over to the shadow menu. So let's make it 100. It's okay. Then you go over to this place. Let's make it 4. It's okay. Good. Can you see that? So let's go over to object and locate. Break the shadow apart. Then group it all apart. Then so what we're going to do next to go over to this place. So let's group this up, then make a copy. So we are applying a shadow to this. So go over to shadow. Let's apply shadow. So let's go over to this place and make it 100. Then you go over to make that, let's make it 50. Good. Good. So what we are doing right now is to go over to object, then break the shadow apart. So what we're gonna be doing right now is to send this black to the back, send it to the back of the design, just like so. Good. So right now we are almost done. So let's make the background a little bit bigger. Good. Can you see that? So let's save it first. Ctrl S. So let's type Tajudeen. Then let's save it into C drive. Save that. Save. Good. So as this right now, we are almost done. So let's group it all up. So we are exporting that to Photoshop. So right now what we're going to do is to export the whole thing. Let's hit Ctrl E to export it to Photoshop. It's okay. Then you go over to Photoshop to open it all up. So let's open it. So right now what we are going to be doing right now, we are going to create a 3D perspectively to look real. So what we're going to do right now is to just pull this angle a little bit up, then pull this down a little bit. Let's zoom down. Good. Can you see that? So let's make this a little bit down. Then let's make that bigger, zoom it all up. Good, can you see that? Can you see that? So let's cut this part off. So right now, can you see the outcome of what we created so far? So this is the outcome of what we created so far. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that other people can benefit from what we are sharing right now. So until I see you in the next video, bye for now.